Hey guys, good morning. Andy Sukufana, CEO Y2K Credit Solutions and consumer credit expert. Please excuse that tire. I just came out of the gym. It's sunny here in South Florida, but I wanted to get this topic out here because I was thinking about it in the gym, and as if you're in the financial space, financial industry space, financial servicing space, credit space, debt space, or you're an entrepreneur, you probably know this already, and it's called pay yourself formula. Now, I knew about it. I just never really thought about it all the time, right? But I realized as we're going into the new year, we have to reset the clock on a lot of things. And, this year was a tough year for a lot of people, and we don't want to repeat 2023. So we have to reset the clock for a lot of things. And one thing we need to realize is that you have to pay yourself first. Now, what does that mean? The whole concept is called the pay yourself formula. And I want to talk to you guys about this because it's very important. It's very important not only for now, but for our futures, right? And what does it mean pay yourself first? Now, if you work for a company and you get a paycheck from a company that you work for, your employer, they take out the state tax, city tax, Social Security, your 401k deductions. Maybe if you have child support, that comes out of your check. Maybe you have a wage garnishment that comes out of your check. They call that out first, right? So those are paid. Then you're left with what your pay is every 2 weeks, weekly, bi-weekly. I'm not sure what the frequency is. But then that money goes to bills, and we don't pay ourselves, right? And that's okay, no, but we do need to realize we need to pay ourselves first. Even if it's $100 every paycheck, $200, whatever it may be, we need to pay ourselves first before we pay all the bills. Because the number one step in the formula is, if you think about paying yourself and you don't pay yourself, then you end up dead broke when you time to retire. Now, if you want to be broke and dead broke, I could teach you how to do that. That's very easy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to teach you how to do that. All right? So save no money. Even if you work for yourself, if you're an entrepreneur and you have a service where money's coming in, you have employees to pay, you pay yourself, you have to pay yourself first. And what that means, pay yourself first, means put money in your savings account. Save money. Put it in a SEP, a Roth, additional savings, an IUL. Put in a life insurance policy. Whatever you think you can put away, put it somewhere where you can't touch it in case it has to be a dying emergency for you to touch that, right? If you want to live paycheck to paycheck, that's the second rule and pay yourself formula. If you want to live paycheck to paycheck, save 10%. I can teach you how to do that as well. That's very easy for me to teach you how to save 10% and live paycheck to paycheck, right? If you want to live comfortably, the third part of the formula is save 20%. That means, you save 20%, you're comfortable, you can take your leisure vacations, pay your bills, you're not really worried about expenses. Maybe one or two additional expenses may pop up out of nowhere, and you may have to rearrange a few things to pay that. But save 20%, you can live comfortably when you retire, all right? If you want to live wealthy enough where you don't have to worry about any bills, you have to pay yourself or save 30% of your income. Now, some of us may think, I can't do that right now. And I'm not telling you have to do 30% right off the bat if you have other things going on in your life, which we all do. We all have bills, mortgages, kids, whatever the case may be. But you start from 10, you move up to 20 slowly, and gradually get your way to 30%. Right? Now, in order to do this, you need to understand your current financial situation. You need to understand your credit. You need to understand your debt. You need to understand what money is coming in and what you have to work with. You have to budget yourself. So there's a lot of a recalculation you have to do with your budget and your money coming in currently with your income. Maybe you need to get a part-time job. Whatever the case may be, all of this is attainable, and it comes back to the last video I did about which one are you? Earned income, portfolio income, or passive income. It all ties in to each other, right? But this is very important to pay yourself formula, because we go into 2024. A lot of us probably depleted our savings in 2023, which I know a lot of people did, because I spoke to you guys. I know this stuff. And these are the words came out of your mouth. Because you have expenses, emergencies, things happen. That's life. That's part of life, right? We can't complain about it though. We just gotta find a solution to the situation that we're in. So if you are trying to fit one of these categories or one of these pay yourself formula topics that I spoke about, and you need help, book a consultation with our office. We can do a comprehensive consultation with you, with your report, your current finances, and find where we can get that extra 10%, 20%, or even 30% to put away in savings, and where we can put it at, what account you can put it in to save money, even let it make money for you, right? We all hear about compounding interest. Compounding interest. There's accounts out there, a lot of accounts where you can put money in and earn compounding interest. All right, guys. So listen, if you have any questions, drop a comment below about this. But I want you guys to think about this very carefully, because it's going to be very real, or get real, in 2024. All right. And I even anticipate that we're going to get extra busy. I mean, we're busy this year, but we're going to get extra busy next year, because now things are coming back to some sort of normalcy. So they say. We don't know. But if it does, a lot of people are going to want to be getting their financials in order, because the market is going to come down. There's going to be a lot of houses up for sale. You want to make sure you're able to capitalize if you're trying to build a real estate portfolio. So, guys, if you have any comments, questions, drop it below in this video, and I'll try to answer it for you guys. Have a great day.